We have Karpowership officials here. We have the police top brass here. The police IG is here. That's the Inspector General of Police. So this is going to be a short event, a short presentation. I have Mr. Yankuba Mambure, who is the country manager of Karpowership. He will speak on behalf of his company, and will also allow the IG to say a few things regarding today's event. Thank you. So I will now hand the mic to Mr. Mambure for him to say a few words.
Hope I get it right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Njai. IGP, DIGP, rest of the police, and ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, we thank you very much for coming here today. We are very pleased to be here. Some might be asking why the police. A very important question, but I would like to just give you a brief synopsis of what we've been doing as a company, Karpowership, and a little bit about the company itself. It's very important. Karpowership is an energy company where all around the world. We started working here officially in May of 2018. That's for about 2 years. We have been mandated to produce up to 30 megawatts of electricity for the Gambia. And we have been doing that for the past 2 years, and I believe everybody has seen the impact of Karpowership in this country. But as I said, we are in many places. We just started Guinea-Conakry a few weeks ago. Prior to that, we started Senegal. We are in Guinea-Bissau. We are in Sierra Leone. We are in Ghana. We are in Mozambique, Indonesia, Iraq, Sudan, all the way in the Caribbean, in Cuba. So we are very much highly on demand around the globe because of the kind of work we do. We are unique in nature. There's no company like us in the whole world because of the technology that we have. We have Powership. It's a ship that has a power station built on it. That's why we are very fast when it comes to responding to the need for electricity in different countries around the globe. Between the time that a contract is signed and the time that we produce electricity, usually doesn't take longer than 2 years. For normal power plant, it could take 2, 3, or 4 years for it to start, but we do it in 2 months. So I think that's really extraordinary. Right now, we are producing a total of up to 4,500 megawatts around the world. We have another 5,000 megawatts that are being produced. In fact, some of them are ready around the world. Since when we came here, we've been working with different organizations. Of course, NAWEC, we are grateful to them for the partnership. But we've been working with orphanages. We have been giving out Ramadan donations in the form of food items. We have rehabilitated the children's wing, the newborn baby site at the Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital. When we were told that they didn't have water, we fixed that, and thanks to our intervention, now we have water in that unit. We have also helped, aside from those ones, we have also worked with NEA, National Environment Agency. We have sponsored several of their activities, including the, how do we call it, the environmental cleaning, and also the coastal cleanup days that they hold every year. Aside from them, we are also making sure that we take care of our, aside from corporate social responsibility, but also those that by law we have to do. Whether it's GRA, Gambia Revenue Authority, GPA, we work with all these people, Gambia Ports Authority, GMA, Gambia Maritime Administration, and also PURA, Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, BCC in terms of the trade, how do we call it? We call it the trade license that we pay annually to BCC because the ship is docked here in Banjul. Aside from this, we also do a lot of things for individuals around the world, for schools, and the health sector, the environment, etc. Today, we are here witnessing yet another important occasion that is given out to the police. It's not only the police. From here, we are going to Banjul City Council, and from there, we are going all the way to Wulinkama, supporting some orphanages. Some of them have up to 150 people living there, and they are in dire need of help. So we do assessment. We also work with the fishing community here. We bought some fishing gear for them. What you are seeing here today in totality, that means the police, BCC, the orphanages, etc., is $20,000. That is about $1 million. That is that worth of food that we have, food and other items that we have purchased. And we believe it's very, very paramount that we do this, because this is a time that we are asked to stay at home. But if you stay at home, you should be able to have some other means of survival. And the police, they play a very important role for us. We see them day and night, wherever we are. Sometimes we are sleeping. We can sleep because somebody is awake taking care of your needs as a community. So as a result, we are very happy to be here. I want to thank my colleagues on the power ship that is here. Every given point in time, there are at least 50 people on board that power ship that you see there. It looks very silent from outside, but once you go inside, you see people working 24/7. They are working hard, both Gambians, Turkeys, etc., that are inside the power ship. So I want to thank them also for the hard work. Even though they cannot work from home, the power ship is their home. We are grateful, and also to all the other Karpowership countries around the world. With this, I want to thank you all for your attention, and we are very hopeful. In fact, we know that the police will put to best use what we have here today. Thank you all for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mambure. So I think what we will do the presentation first before we allow the IG to make a few remarks. Yeah, let's go ahead with the presentation first. Yeah, you can just grab one or two items. The oil is fine. Yeah.
Just lift up. Do I say whether this is safe?
You don't have to hold it.
Because it has
I will do the holding.
because it has touched many hands.
Yes, that's true. But I will make sure I wash my hands. It's very important what the IGP is saying. It's very, very important. We all have to observe it. Yes, it's very important, because this advice from the health officials. Okay, this is from Karpowership to the police. Here we have 75 bags of rice, 75 bags of sugar. We have 75 bags of onion. We have 75 gallons of oil. We also have some cleaning detergents, I think at least to the tune of the same number, at least 75. We have similar for other places that we are going to. Mr. IGP, this is from Karpower to the police.
Thank you. Thank you. Can just place it. Thank you very much, Mr. Mambure there. So that's the small presentation there. So just to point out one fact, this gesture is coming at a time when the country has launched a massive fight back against the coronavirus. People have been asked to stay home. The police, they are right at the front line when it comes to this fight. So as a company, they are also coming up with this to support the police there. We will now allow the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Mamour Diop, to say a few things.
Okay, good afternoon, Mr. Mamoure, and good afternoon, the media houses. I thank each and every one of you for coming to witness the presentation that is being done today. I will express my happiness to receive this gesture because it is something that my department needs most. We all know that this virus is very deadly, to an extent that people are advised to stay at home and try to avoid personal contacts as much as possible. With us as a department, we find it very difficult to be at home at all times, because the duty that is put on us entails that we have the public interaction, meaning that we need to go out to make sure that we prevent a lot of illegal things from happening. Now that we have help from an other partner, this will go a very long way in trying to save the lives of the men that works in the police. There's a common word or common saying that if you are given a token or a gift, your response should be very short. All that you would say is to say thank you for the gesture, for the present that is given to you. I cannot say how happy I am for receiving these things on behalf of the police department, because we do duties in public, and many of you can confirm, can attest to the fact that you don't see officers having the necessary logistics to prevent themselves at all times when they are doing their duties. With this donation, it is going to go a long way in trying to protect our lives, and we will make sure that it will be distributed wisely. And for that being the case, I thank you all for coming, and I also thank you all for giving us these donations.
Thank you very much, IG there. So that's the Inspector General of Police. So this was supposed to be a short one, and indeed it has been a short one. So without any further ado, I think that's it for this event. Thank you very much. Until next time.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much.
I've seen them doing this. Yes.
Aka kenu nyameng ñunum programme to mum dina laale Gambian Talents TV arabo araba ka bo talent nani foka jitala luluka nin ko aka kenu nyameng ñi ado ni ciosano le fere nin ko ado ni ciosano akita ko mu yanu ka mabo tele nañu jamano molo mu yalon ko fa ya ado ni ciosano la mbake molo mu yalon ko fana ya ado ni ciosano la bari man fin kankuran wala maño bito hani fa kaseboyo nta kadi ture mbina lalije ko kuol natale mungu ka ado ni ciosano la kuola aninga Gambian Talents TV ado ni ciosano ta mabulale koteke albulan noma kona fale nyame arabo arabalo ado ni ciosano aninte ture muso fenta mabula koteke